Have you ever felt the heavy weight of someone's envious gaze upon you, or sensed an oppressive energy in a place or around certain people that feels like it's holding you back? What if I told you there's an ancient ritual passed down through generations by monks in a hidden mountain temple that can help clear these negative influences and restore balance in your life? In this story, we journey with a group of pilgrims, each carrying their own burdens, to meet a wise monk named T. Susan, the guardian of sacred knowledge and purification rituals. The story unfolds in the snowy mountains, where the pilgrims tread a winding path through silent, frost-covered forests. The group comprises individuals, each wrestling with their own struggles. Hannah, a young woman tormented by unrequited love. Kenzo, a once successful merchant, now on the brink of financial ruin. And Yumi, a widow grieving the loss of her husband and grappling with an uncertain future. They travel not only across physical distances, but also through the landscapes of their inner fears and pain, seeking healing and peace. The temple they reach is perched high on a rocky promontory, shrouded in an air of sacred mystery. Inside, surrounded by incense and dimly lit frescoes of the Buddha's life, the pilgrims meet T. Susan, an elderly monk radiating a peaceful, grounding presence. Welcoming them, he introduces them to the salt in the freezer ritual, a powerful yet simple act that harnesses salt's natural ability to absorb and neutralize negative energies. The ritual involves writing down the names of people or situations causing distress on slips of paper, placing them into a container of salt, and then putting it in the freezer. This symbolic act of freezing represents an intention to neutralize the dark forces that burden their lives. But as T. Susan explains, this is not some superstitious magic. It's an exercise in self-liberation, a way to reclaim control and open oneself to transformation. Each pilgrim undertakes the ritual with hope. Hannah writes down the name of her unrequited love, envisioning her pain melting away. Kenzo channels his financial worries into the salt, seeking a fresh start. Yumi pens her loneliness and fear of the future, hoping to regain strength and serenity. As they complete the ritual, each of them feels a profound release, as though an invisible weight has lifted, leaving room for new energy and light. The days at the temple pass slowly, marked by meditation, studying sacred texts, and simple work in the fields. Under T. Susan's guidance, the pilgrims learn mindfulness, to observe their thoughts without judgment, and to cultivate presence. They confront their past pains with new perspectives. Hannah learns to separate her identity from her unrequited love, seeing her worth beyond her pain. Kenzo reflects on his financial loss with less guilt, finding new possibilities in acceptance. Yumi, in her solitude, begins to cherish the memory of her husband with gratitude, embracing life anew for the sake of her child. One day, while gathering firewood, they stumble upon an old fallen tree with twisted, exposed roots. T. Susan explains that much like the roots that have kept the tree grounded, their past experiences, however painful, have shaped who they are, giving them the resilience to weather life's storms. This insight helps them understand that their painful pasts are not chains, but sources of wisdom and strength for facing the future. Eventually, the time comes to leave the temple. As they descend the mountain, they take with them the monk's teachings, the ritual's transformative power, and a renewed awareness of the strength within themselves. Even as they step back into their lives, they know they can always turn inward for peace and resilience. The ritual, after all, is merely a tool. True change resides within, a reflection of their willingness to let go, forgive, and move forward with a lighter heart and renewed hope. This version weaves the original essence with additional personal insights and reflections to add depth and convey the lesson of inner peace and resilience.